everyone! So today I filmed a video for you guys, and I'm sure you can tell by what the title is. It's my foundation routine. It's just a quick video, and I'm sorry I've been MIA for like the past week, but I was like dying with sickness because I caught the flu and I had the flu shot, so I don't understand what happened, but apparently it was like this big thing on the news or whatever. But yeah, so I had the flu and I was not able to film for you guys, so I'm here today. I hope you guys like the video. Stay tuned if you want to learn how I do my foundation. Alright, so to start off, I usually always moisturize my face, and I use different moisturizers depending on how I feel that day. But my favorite moisturizer to use is Origin's VitaZing SPF 15. Looks like this. And this has little beads in it with like a tinted moisturizer. And it just gives your face a little bit of color to it. It's not like a tinted moisturizer, but it has that tint to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good, and I find for myself that it helps keep the oil at bay when I have my foundation on throughout the day. So that's my favorite one. Then on a regular day, I will use Clean and Clear Morning Glow moisturizer. So that's just like an everyday one. And then the Origins one is a higher end one. And then also I have Max Prep and Prime Skin Base. And it looks like this. And this is also another high end one, obviously, because it's MAC. That one has like that moisturizing feel to it with a bit of like a primer in it, it feels like. Then people like to go in usually after they moisturize, or they skip moisturizing all together and they prime their face. I have a few different things that I use to prime my face. I have Max Matte, and it's just like a silicone based primer. Looks like that. It's in like a little tube. And then I have Stila's One Step Corrector, and it's got that orange, purple and green little swirl in it. And that's supposed to correct your redness and the dark circles and everything on your face, and any blueness that you might have. I also have Max Prep and Prime Skin Smoother Base, and it just looks like this. I don't know if you can even see that. Is it going to focus? But yeah, it just looks like that, and it's just like a primer in a compact. And then this last one, it's been around for a while, but people don't know that you can use it for a primer just because of the purpose of the actual product. But it's Monistat Chafing Relief Powder Gel, and you can use this as a primer, and it's actually really good because of the fact that it has a higher percentage of the silicone that is used in primers. So it's really good as a primer. But I, on a regular day, don't really even prime my face. I just kind of moisturize and then foundation. So that's what I'm going to do because this is my everyday routine. But on the days I don't feel like wearing foundation, I use Garnier Skin Renew BB Cream, and this is medium deep. And that's just kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but with a little more coverage. And then I'll just throw some powder over that and go about my day. But for this video, I'm going to use my MAC Matchmaster Foundation. This is in 4.0. And then I'm just going to take a few pumps of that on the back of my hand, just like this. And then with clean fingers, I'm going to dot this all around my face. And don't forget the bottom of your neck, the bottom of your jawline, because you don't want to have that line of demarcation, which is basically the line from your face to your neck where you can tell that you have foundation on. It's like that mask, so to speak. Just gonna dot that everywhere. Where's my hair clip? Then I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and it just looks like this, and stipple it all over my face where I dotted that foundation. I'm just gonna bounce this out. And once that's done, I'm gonna take my I'm going to take my Benefit Boing concealer, and it just looks like this. And as you can tell, I've already hit pan on this pretty hard. I'm going to need a new one soon, but again, with clean fingers, just going to tap that right under your eye. Another concealer that I like to use, which is actually my favorite one, but I don't have any currently, is the Eve Pearl Salmon concealer. And it just looks like this. You can't even tell what the product looks like because I ran out something serious, but you can tell like around the rim what it looks like. It's similar to the Boing concealer, but that one's a little more gel consistency, it feels like. And salmon color concealers are good when you have blue under eye circles because it counteracts the color. So once you've got your foundation and your concealer down, you're going to take a powder. And I'm using MAC's Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in the color medium dark. And it just looks like this. It's like a baked powder. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is Sigma's F30 brush. It just looks like this. I'm sure you've seen this like a million times in these videos. I'm just going to pop this right over my face, right over that concealer lightly. And then you're going to put it down your neck too, because you can't forget about that foundation that you added down there. And when I'm done that, I usually take my beauty blender, again using the point this time. I take MAC's Studio Fix Powder Foundation, and this is in the color NW30. And it looks like this. And then I take the point of my beauty blender, sweep it in the product, and then put it right over that concealer just to set it. And then it gives me a little bit more coverage under my under eye circles. And then I'll usually go around my nose because I usually get redness right around here. And then anywhere else that I see might need a little more coverage, I'll do the same thing and just dab it on. For concealer, for my face, I use MAC's Studio Finish in NW30. It's just the ones that come in the little pots. And I've literally had this for like 2 years and still have not hit pan, so a little bit will literally go a long way for this. So if you want to buy this concealer, it will literally last you forever. But then I just go in and use my finger to dab where I might need a little bit more coverage. And some people like to use a brush, but I like to use my finger just because it's better to use your finger because it warms up the product and it's easier to blend into your skin. The last thing that I do is I take MAC's Fix Plus, just looks like that, and then I spray it a couple times on my face. Ooh. And then I take my beauty blender on its side and kind of blend that in. And that is literally my foundation routine. I feel like people think that this takes me like 20 minutes to do. It literally is like less than 5 minutes for my actual face makeup. I mean, highlighting and contouring and then, you know, doing your eye makeup obviously takes up more time, but this is like the quickest thing in the world. So when I first started learning how to do my own makeup, I started off with what I feel is everyone's first brush, is a stippling brush. This is Sigma's Dual Fiber brush. It's the F50. And it's just a two-tone brush with like really soft bristles at the top. And I would do the same thing. I would put the foundation on the back of my hand and dab it around and then stipple it all around my face like this. But then I moved on to bigger and better things, and I discovered Sigma's Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki. This is the F80 brush. And this was really good for buffing in the foundation to your skin. And out of all the years that I've done my own makeup, I never really took a liking to using a foundation brush, like the painter looking brushes. I don't know. And they're really streaky and they're just horrible. I just don't like them at all. I'd rather use one of these things that I use now over that any day. But then I discovered the beauty blender and I bit the bullet and bought this. I mean, it's really pricey for a sponge. It's like $20 or something. but I am like super in love with this, and I will never go back to using a brush again probably. But the Beauty Blender really just gives you a really flawless airbrushed look to your foundation, and it blends everything extremely well. And you can use it for anything like cream based. You can use it for your foundation, you can use it for cream blushes, you can use it to blend in your liquid highlight and contour, really just anything. So I don't know, I just really will never go back to using anything else other than a Beauty Blender for my foundation. So that's really all that I do when I do my foundation. It's just a few easy steps. It's nothing too crazy. I try to keep it as minimal as possible because I'm usually rushing out of the door in the morning, so that's what I do. If you like this video, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will try and put up another one sometime this week. I just have a lot of stuff to do with work and stuff, so I will try and film for you guys. So hopefully you'll get 2 videos this week. But that's all for now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.